Good morning. It is 10 o'clock and I haven't been doing anything. I'm being lazy. I stayed up kind of late, you know. Whatever, doing shit. Preparing for, slave labor. Preparing for a life of slave labor. It's a divine comedy. You gotta be able to laugh, you know. Man, it's like life is too important to be taken seriously. And like, if everything is just like serious all the time, man, this is some serious shit. I'm a cynic, bro. I'm a cynic. And that includes, I don't care. Somebody tells me, oh man, this is some real serious shit. My first instinct is like, bullshit. Bullshit. What is it that's so fucking serious? What? Oh, well, child trafficking. It's funny. How many people that talk about child trafficking have actually gone through real training on child trafficking? Like real training, and had, several hours of real training by leading experts in the field on the subject of child trafficking. I have. You want to know why I have? Because when I worked in the homeless service provider field, the first 7 years or more, I worked in the homeless youth thing. I worked for a homeless youth organization, and child trafficking directly, totally intersects with homeless youth. It's like, yeah, duh. Think about it. Homeless youth, child trafficking, duh. Okay. So I've had, training by leading experts in the field on the subject of child trafficking. And it's not what people think. And I could go in and explain this, but why? Why explain it? Oh, because it's real serious and people will listen because they're so serious about child trafficking, right? Nobody's going to listen to me. I'm not an internet influencer. I'm not a famous Hollywood star. I'm not a fucking politician. I'm not a famous rock star. Who's going to listen to me? Fuck off. You don't want to know about child trafficking because you don't want to know about anything, because that's what you need to know about the truth. There's the people want to hear, there's the people want to believe, there's everything else, and there's the truth. So who cares that I've had extensive fucking training by leading experts in the field on the subject of child trafficking, because I was a street outreach worker for a homeless youth organization for over 7 years. Who cares? It's Richie from Boston is the expert. So yeah, anytime somebody's talking about how, oh, we really need to take this thing seriously, it's like, fuck off. I don't care. You don't care, I don't care. I know you don't care, and I don't care that you don't care. And because I know that you don't care, I don't fucking care. Do you not understand? Life is too important to be taken seriously. Like all this shit about, oh man, we got to get real serious, man. We got some serious stuff going. It's all bullshit, dude. It's all fucking bullshit. So whatever. But like, if you want to go out and like take all this stuff all real serious because, money is a real serious thing. So it's, we got to make money, man. I got some, upward mobility scaling to do in the free country where, with the land of opportunity, man. This is serious. We got all this opportunity. It's serious that we it's like, why? What are you talking about? You're taking the fake and rigged money system seriously? Like, gay, bro. That's gay. A disconcerting 8+ billion people on the planet are struggling just to put food on the table because they're slaves. You are a slave, Neo. You are a slave. Trapped inside a prison that you cannot touch, taste, see, smell. A slave. A prison for your mind. You're a slave. But see, if you don't understand this, then why take you seriously? You don't even understand that you're a slave. You believe that there's middle class people and all this shit. You believe that there's there's a middle class. Wow. You're a slave, dude. You're a slave just like these homeless people are slaves. You're a fucking slave and you don't even know it. It's a brave new world, man. Stranger in a strange land. It's so fucking... Dude, look, nobody cares, okay? Nobody cares, really. Again, a disconcerting 8+ billion people on the planet are fucking slaves that aren't even get paid wages enough to put food on the fucking table. And you want to talk about Jewish fucking space lasers that nobody can see anyways? Where are these Jewish space lasers? Well, all you gotta do is Google it, man. 80% of all the congressmen and stuff in the U.S. government are Jewish space lasers. Look it up, bro. Whatever, dude. Now, it's like, fucking whatever. That's why this is hilarious. So I went over my bat shredder belt. Because this is hilarious, and one of the reasons like this is so hilarious is because the unreasonable expectations that a slave labor job puts on the person is hilarious. Like, you must achieve the impossible at all times. And when you achieve the impossible, the slave owner is not impressed with your achievement. I can guarantee you. This is the way slavery works. You are expected to achieve the impossible. And when you achieve that impossible task, the boss is not impressed at all. The slave owner is more disappointed of your achievement than they are impressed because you didn't do it fast enough. And there's a whole sea of more impossible tasks that he needs you to accomplish. He doesn't have time for your fucking failure bullshit. So get to work, because this is the land of the free. This is fucking opportunity everywhere. This is like a big fucking it's a big carnival ride where the rides just ascend you into launch you into middle class success. And if you aren't feeling it, what's wrong with you? It's a joke, bro. That's why they called Dante's Inferno the Divine Comedy. It's a tragic comedy. But you gotta laugh, dude. You can't, dude, look. It's all nonsense. This is something, if nothing else, if you get nothing else out of this channel and this content I do, if there's one thing that you might want to take away with you is just like, dude, this is all nonsense. It's all nonsense. So if it's all nonsense, what's the point in taking any of it seriously? There is no point. And so, it's like I watch these people, you see it in the real world, but online it's even more prevalent, These people, they're like taking everything real serious, like everything is just real serious, man. The Joker is a great archetype. He really is. The Joker, I mean, yeah. Why so serious, dude? Like, relax, bro. Why are you tripping? Like, you look at everybody, they're all flipping the fuck out about Jewish space lasers and, global genocides that people are dropping like flies from vaccines and interdimensional demons and all this shit. Dude, like, why so serious, bro? Like, where? What? It's all a joke. The comedian is another great archetype. Like, dude, like, come on, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Like, it's not worth stressing out. Just, take your time, do what you gotta do. Don't fucking stress, and do the best you can, and just kick back and laugh about it all. It's stupid. So yeah, this is my joke. This is a joke, and it's a very effective joke, and it works great. And it provides a sense of levity because everybody's taking everything serious and yelling and angry all the time, and you just show up with your Batman belt and you're like, dude, chill out, bro. I got tape. Don't even worry about it. I got it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing, dude. Like, it's all nonsense, dude. Don't worry about it, man. Chill. So anyways, so I'm all excited because even, you gotta make the best of any situation, The glass is either half empty or half full. And that's the whole thing about taking shit serious. Like, oh my God, my glass is half empty. Oh, yeah. That's what but it's in the mind, bro. Free your mind, dude. It's like, instead of it's like, oh my God, my glass is half empty. This is serious. We're in serious business. It's like, just shift your perspective. It's like, wait a second. My glass is half full. So, fuck it. I'm just going to kick back and have a couple sips of my delicious beverage. Like, what the fuck are you tripping on, dude? Just chill. Oh my God. This guy lives in a trailer? He lives in an 8-foot by... No, bro, what it is I'm a minimalist, man, that lives in a tiny home, because I'm so hip. I'm just like this hipster dude, bro. I'm like a total hipster, bro, and I'm a minimalist because I care about the environment and I care about humanity. So I'm a minimalist, and this is my tiny home, bro. It's my minimalist tiny home, Like, I could totally just do whatever I want, but I choose to be this way because my moral compass has led me to this beautiful place in life where I live in a minimalist tiny home, and all I do is just whatever I need. That way I leave more for other people. I'm a success. I'm a great success. My carbon footprint is very minimalist by comparison. Because I live in a tiny home, bro. Anyways, whatever. No, so I'm all jazzed up about work, Because I got something to do. I got something to do instead of just sitting in this fucking pod because it's 120 degrees outside. Now I can go do something. So I'm gonna go, joke it up with the comedian. I'm the comedian. I'm gonna bring I got all my jokes ready to go. It's like, come on, let's go. Let's go. You want me to achieve the impossible, right? Okay. All right, let's do it then. Come on, let's see. Let's see. Anyways, whatever. I might take some video of me in the cut fucking around, to like show off. So I don't know, but yeah, coffee and cigarettes with the Angry Hobo. Got some coffee. Cheers. I still got shit to do. I would like to do some laundry. What I really want to do is get my place all in order, which is, because I live in a tiny home, a minimalist tiny home, like all the hipster, hippie, like gurus, with all the rest of the hippie gurus, I live in a tiny home, and I'm a minimalist. Because the home is so tiny, it's easy to clean. It takes 30 minutes max, and it's pretty much thorough deep clean, and everything is orderly. And so I would like to do that. I'd like to have my place like tidied up before I go, which includes doing some laundry. I'm treating my my bedspread because it has some coffee stains on it, of course. So I'm treating the coffee stains with the stain remover. I've let the stain remover soak for like 2 days, and I've done 2 applications of stain remover so far, and let it just hang out. So today, I believe what I'm going to do is do some laundry, and then tidy up. I would like to clean my refrigerator. Something in there stinks. I think it's vegetables that I didn't get around to eating. And then I do have to finish packing. I'm going to be taking a teapot, my perishables. Most of my perishables I'll take. And like some ragu sauce, or whatever, Italian spaghetti sauce, macaroni and cheese, fucking that stuff. Because he's gonna be putting me up in a roach motel, which I'll have to myself, which is great. Coffee and cigarettes with the Angry Hobo. Might as well take this Nutella and finish this shit off. I know it's not good for you, but whatever. It's got to provide something, even if it's just fat. Like, put some fat on these lean, mean bones. What else? Yeah, actually, I got it. Yeah, I got shit to do. I don't want to forget stuff. Prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. I'm going to need to take this, and it's kind of stashed. Oh, these are important. No matter where you're showering, unless you're showering at your minimalist tiny home, always, So those, yeah. So anyway, what else? So yeah, I got shit I got to do today. I've been kind of fucking off. It would have probably been better that I got up early and just got busy. Some other things I would like to do is like vacuum out the car, because it's got fucking rocks and dust and dirt everywhere. I get the blower and blow all the dust out, vacuum out all the fucking dirt and rocks, and then maybe give it a little wipe down. I would like to even just take it to the car wash and do a quick, get all the shit off. Do that. I need to check to see if I need an oil change. I replaced a tire. I spent $135 on the cheapest new tire. I had to replace a tire. I had some oil blowback going into a filter, and luckily I have a friend who's a really good mechanic, and his prices are very reasonable, and so he fixed that for me real quick and charged me like hardly anything. So I've been getting shit done. Yeah, yesterday I got the brand new tire. So I'm leaving tomorrow morning early, I hope. And then I'll drive. I'm not gonna fucking be speed demoning down the fucking freeway. Who fucking cares, It's like I said, there ain't no point in taking this shit serious, dude. It's all nonsense, bro. I don't care what it is. It's bullshit. And, I'm telling you, all of these people, all you ever see is people taking all this shit serious. Everything is serious. I'm not buying it, dude. I'm not buying it. A disconcerting 8+ billion people on the planet are just slaves that aren't even getting paid enough money to put food on the fucking table. And so I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't fucking care, dude. Why so serious? Why so fucking serious? Like, what the fuck, dude? It is what it is. You're not going to change it. If 8+ billion people on the planet are fucking slaves to, the 0.1% of the 1%, what are you or I or anybody going to do to change it? Nothing. It's a done deal. Stick a fucking fork in it. Accept it for what it is, and make a joke about it. It's nonsense. It's all fucking nonsense. How is it not nonsense if 0.1% rule the entire fucking planet and you're gonna take that serious? It's like, this is gay, bro. It's gay. Now, do I take certain? There are like 3 things that I take serious. But even those, if you want to take something serious, it is necessary to balance that out with levity. If you find something that is serious and that you want to get serious about it, it is a required necessity that you balance that out with a sense of levity and just acceptance and just whatever. It is what okay. So one, for example, a thing that I take serious is abstinence from intoxicants. And I've got 24 years of expertise. I have done this. I have accomplished the achievement of abstaining from intoxicants with perfection for almost 24 years. And so at this point, I've got so much practice. It's not really. It's kind of like it's cool, dude. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get drunk today or drink a beer or as long as I kind of just stay focused. Okay, the number one order of business is abstain from intoxicants. No problem. I can do that. And and then that's the number one order of business. So, and then there's all kinds of tricks that I can use, and I can apply certain disciplines and this and that. And some days I'm better than others, because it's more than just not consuming intoxicants. There's all kinds of other stuff that comes into play, including maintaining a sense of peace of mind, which that is not easy. So I'll have bad days where I can't maintain a sense of peace of mind, and I have a lot of those. Rarely do I do I attain a sense of peace of mind. And when I do, it's only moments. It's just like moments here or there. And so that is always something I need to strive towards to ensure my abstinence from intoxicants. You know, so there'll be long periods of time though where I find little to no peace of mind. But I cling to the like, okay, even though I haven't had any peace of mind for a long time, I know I'm staying focused. I do not consume intoxicants. And you know, some days are good, some days are bad. Some days I can attain a sense of peace of mind and sometimes I can't. But no matter what, I abstain from intoxicants. And the more peace of mind I am able to attain, the more I grow and improve. So those things I take serious. But outside of that, it's like whatever. And like I said, in order to take something like that serious, so if I want to take abstinence from intoxicants serious, well, I need to balance that with a sense of levity where I'm just calm the fuck down. You know, just because I'm taking abstinence from intoxicants seriously doesn't mean I need to start running around freaking out and trying to cram my beliefs down other people's throat. And I go to the bar and I start preaching to all the drunks how they need to quit drinking and shit. Just, it's like, calm the fuck down, bro. Like, this ain't about everyone else. It's about me. This is about me keeping my own self in check. It doesn't have anything to do with the drunks at the bar. I could give a fuck whether or not they're getting drunk. It's like, that's none of my business. You know? Just calm the fuck down, man. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to be going to bars, trolling bars with religious fervor, trying to convince drunks that they need to stop drinking. That is not my role. My role is limited to me. What am I doing? What do I got going on? You know, it's like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like, it's okay. And if all I can accomplish in a day is that I have abstained from consuming intoxicants, that's a good day. That's a good day for me. Like, I've accomplished something that many, many people have not accomplished for the day. You know? And the days start adding up. You know? Shit, 365 days of consecutive abstinence from all intoxicants? Well, not many people have achieved, 365 days of consecutive abstinence from all intoxicants. Like, not many people, you know. And what's 365 times 23? That's a lot of consecutive days of continuous abstinence from intoxicants. Yeah. So, when I complete another day, this 24-hour period I have ahead of me, and I complete yet another 24-hour period of abstinence from all intoxicants. Well, that's just one more day added to, however, what is that, 8,765 days? Well, the days start to add up. And then somebody could say, well, that isn't an accomplishment that you abstained from intoxicants for 24 hours. Who cares? It's like, well, yeah, but that's just today. That doesn't include the 8,764 days, consecutive days prior to today. So now what do you got to say? Oh, well, that's easy. Anybody can. Well, let's see you do it then. Clock's ticking, bro. I've already got 8,765 days ahead of you. Like, are you going to catch up to me? When? When's that going to be? I want to see this. Like, show me. Like Morpheus says, show me. When Neo's like, I know Kung Fu. And Morpheus is like, show me. Show me. Show me what you're working with. It's like, whatever, dude. So, I've achieved this thing. Really, it isn't me, though. It is no virtue of mine. See, I understand that I didn't achieve that. And whatever aspect of this that I did achieve, I didn't do it alone. I had help. So it ain't me. But at the same time, it's like I still have that 24 years of consecutive abstinence from all mind-altering intoxicants. 24 fucking years. It's like, well, so then if somebody tries to like tell me what a loser I am, it's like, it doesn't faze me, bro. I'm just like, well, I'm looking at the person that's telling me I'm a loser, and they're like a drug-addicted alcoholic trying to tell me that I'm a loser. And I just laugh. Like, why take that seriously? Some drunk drug addict is like all tripped the fuck out and like telling me what a loser I am. Why should I take that seriously? Like, to me, that's hilarious. And I'll laugh. And then that makes them even angrier. But I'm not laughing to make them angry. I'm just laughing because it's funny. That's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious. Okay? And so it's like, why? I don't care what you think success is or isn't. Why should I care what you think success is? Let alone what success is for me. Why would I give a fuck? It's all nonsense. Like, why so fucking serious? It's all nonsense. Don't you understand? So anyways, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way I am. And I don't care. Like, you can till the cows come home, just be totally tripped out on what a prideful asshole I am because I'm proud of the achievement of having abstained from all mind-altering intoxicants for 24 years. What a prideful cock I am. You can say whatever the fuck you want, because no matter what you say about it, there's a little something that I know and have that you don't. And that is 24 years of consecutive abstinence from all mind-altering intoxicants. And if you think that's an easy achievement, I've said, let's see you do it. Let's see. Oh, I don't even need to do that. I don't need to prove. Okay, well, go get drunk then. Get the fuck away from me. Go smoke some fucking crack or whatever the fuck it is that you do. Like, go ahead. No judgment here. Been there, done that. I've done all that shit, dude. You got nothing on me, bro. Like what? So whatever. Everything is just kind of a big whatever. You know what I mean? This Megadeth line, I love this Megadeth line. It's like, who's to say what's for me to say? Who's to say what's for me to do? Who's to say what's for me to be? Because a big nothing it'll be for me. Like, whatever you say that I should say, whatever you say that I should do, and whatever you say that I should be, one thing I know for sure, the result of whatever you say and think that I should say, do, believe, etc., is going to be just a big nothing for me. My life is just going to be a big nothing. And since that's all I have looked forward to anyways, I might as well do what I want to do, say what I want to say, and be what I want to be. Because whatever the case, it's all a big nothing anyways. That's the joke of everything. Again, and so it's like, why take any of this serious? It's stupid. It's all nonsense. Just try to relax and enjoy whatever it is that you can. And there's no point in taking any of it serious. It's all rigged anyways. It's all a bunch of rigged fucking bullshit and illusion, appearances of illusion, rigged bullshit, Potemkin Village facades. That's all any and all of it is. So why even take any of it serious? You know, just navigate the reality of it the best you can. And the only way to navigate the reality of it is first to accept it for what it is. You know, that's the first order of business. Is to accept things as they are. And that, if that's what basically everything is a fake and rigged Potemkin Village facade of illusion and smoke and mirrors, well, then that's what it is. And then once that's acknowledged, well, then what is the point in taking any of it serious if it's all fake and rigged, you know, propped up, staged theatric fucking, you know, Potemkin Village facades and mirrors and smoke and bread and circuses, and it's all just like, woo, big clown show. Why would you take any of it? Like, okay, guys, this is real serious. We got to get serious, man. We need to change the world. You know, it ain't happening, dude. It ain't happening, man. Anyways, it's just, it's hilarious to me. All these people getting all serious, man. We got people dropping like flies. It's a global genocide. The Jewish space lasers are everywhere. You know, Richie from Boston told me about the interdimensional beings. And then you got the 5G towers and the cell phones. Everybody's getting possessed by the cell phones. They're staring into the black mirror. I say, as I'm talking into the very black mirror, that I'm telling everybody, oh my God, I'm breaking into the mainframe, the satellite mainframe, to expose the truth to all you guys. And that is that, you know, the cell phone that I'm using, that you're using to look at me as I talk into it and stuff, this is a conspiracy against us. It's all bullshit. Trump is this, Trump is that. It's all bullshit. Who cares what Trump is or isn't? Why does it matter? How is it any different than what Biden was or wasn't? How is it any different than what Obama was or wasn't? How is it any different than what Clinton was or wasn't? How is it any different than what Bush was or wasn't? How is it any different than Senior Bush was or wasn't? How is it any different than Reagan was or wasn't? Trump, oh my God, Trump is this. No, he's not. Trump is that. Oh my God, OMG. How is it any different than any other president? What are you fucking tripping on, dude? Why so serious, right?